want to take this opportunity, however, to suggest that we all hail heroic. Oh, that's all I'm saying.
Forgive me, Doctor. I'm receiving a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it.
Y'all remember the 50 waitresses. Have a mighty fine night.
You come in peace, surrender or be destroyed. Here to make war, we surrender. Important things are new people.
When the appointed hour arrives, the Marauders will deactivate their cloaking devices and begin transporting Klingon shock troops directly to the landing zone.
Landing zone? Where? Tell me.
Why not? Your feeble weapons will be useless against us. We will kill all your males and take your females to mate with.
All right. Now the Federation's taking over, whether you like it or not. You people, you've been running this planet like a teamwork planet. From now on, it's going to be under one roof. You're going to run it like a business. That means you're going to make a profit.
Look at these 3 words written larger than the rest, with a special pride never written before, or since. Tall words, proudly saying, "We the people."
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Esri Dax on DS9, and I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5, Qapla, and welcome to the Twilight Zone Sunday for Sunday, January 9th, 2022. Welcome to the panel. We got Resolute Germ.
Hey,
we got John DeMarco.
Greetings.
Darren Wagner.
Hello.
And Mr. Londale's Groovy Movies. Qapla. Okay, so we've got, we're up to season 3, episodes 10, 11, and 12. Episode 10 being The Midnight Sun, where a landlady and her tenant struggle to survive when the Earth changes its orbit and begins moving toward the sun. Or does it? Dun dun dun. And episode 11, Still Valley. During the Civil War, a Confederate scout enters a town to find Yankee soldiers frozen in place. Damn Yanks. And in episode 12, titled The Jungle, in an episode that will be in no way problematic for today's modern culture, an engineer building a dam in Africa is cursed by natives who object to his plans. And remember, not problematic, just the way things were at the time. Yeah. So that's what we're watching for today. If you have your own copy on DVD or Blu-ray, awesome. If you want to watch your own copy, you can do that. You can stream from Paramount Plus or Hulu. But if you're watching live with us now, the best way to watch is at the Birdo Prey 5 screening room at birdoprey5.com/SR. As it shows at the top of the YouTube window. And I will put it in before we actually start the stream. You can click on that link. If you are using a computer, you can open this in another tab, no problem, or another browser. If you're using a mobile device, the best way of doing it is using a separate mobile device. This way you can leave YouTube open on one and use a different device to actually watch the episode. episodes. With that, let's see who was first in the chat. I can see back to 10:51 a.m. 47 Yorktown, using hashtags and emojis. Hashtag clock eye door Birdo Prey 5. Actor Ascenta says, wait a second. My YouTube says that bird stream should start 3 hours from now. Perchance that would give credence to a very disturbing thought. I know what you're talking about, Hector, only because I know what the episodes coming up are. An actor says, I'm trapped inside Bird's Twilight Zone. Perhaps you are. Not Ryan Johnson says, Hector, aren't we all trapped in Birdo Prey's Twilight Zone? And in question, if your question is too much, if you question it too much, he'll send Agent Sassy O'Prey to remove you from the Matrix. I think you're getting your things overlapping, not Ryan Johnson. Your what would we call it? Realities overlapping. Star Trek Nitpickers, welcome Nitpickers. Says, isn't Alaska the land of the midnight sun? I think technically anywhere north of the Arctic Circle could be the land of the midnight sun. And that would be that you could have the sun above the horizon at midnight. Weird how things work if, and I stress if, you believe the earth is a sphere. Not everybody does. Star Trek Nitpicker, yeah. John DeMarco says, greetings, everyone. Greetings, John. 47 Yorktown says, hello, young sir. Hello, 47. Resolute Germ says, hi, all. Welcome, Resolute. Professor Brainy Spec says, it's just climate change. It might be. John DeMarco says, hey, Professor. Professor Brainy Spec says, greetings to John. Professor, I saw you were putting your moves on that other librarian Anti-Tracker had in your stream this morning. Notice I didn't try to get in on that. I gave you all the room you could have. I hope things work out with you and the that lady. Although it's going to be a bit of a commute to get up to New Hampshire every day after work, but I think you can do it. Actor says, tomorrow we will surpass 100 Fahrenheit here. Maybe Earth is falling towards the sun. We should be so lucky, Hector. Professor Brainy Specs puts in the link. Thank you, Professor. He says, check Twitter. Check Twitter. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, wow. So there was a lot of stuff. Okay, I got to read this. Apparently this was up before the comment had got erased. It was all written by Professor Brainy Specs. You look at a clock on the wall. As the second hand sweeps around the clock, you feel yourself losing time as the seconds tick by. Time gets away from you, and your mind loses track of reality. You are caught up in the amazing, frightening, and mystifying environment. You, Birdo Prey 5, are lost in the Twilight Zone. You don't know how to transport yourself back to the world you knew. You, Birdo Prey, have a brief recollection of where you should be and when. You have a fleeting glimmer of thought that you are late for your live stream, but the Twilight Zone has you captured. But the thought has left you as quickly as it had as you had it. Only your subscribers know you were late, as the Twilight Zone swallowed you up, Birdo Prey 5, and trapped you. Birdo Prey will always be forever late in the Twilight Zone. And not Ryan Johnson says, did Birdo Prey make a wrong turn at Albuquerque again? Apparently I did. Not Ryan Johnson. Apparently I did. And thank you, Professor, for keeping up with the lost chats. And Pop Culture Curator says, take care. Pop Culture Curator, thank you for stopping by. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. I have to open the Birdo Prey 5 screening room. That would be awesome first task. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we're going to count down and play momentarily. If you're watching in YouTube and only YouTube, you'll get a screenshot that changes every 10 seconds or so. So you do want to be in the screening room if you can make it there. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, load. Come on. And we have it. Do. You're traveling to another dimension, not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination. Your next stop, the Twilight Zone. Look at that sun. Outside a window on an apartment, I assume. 110 degrees. Oh. That's what this world needs. More paintings of the sun.
Looks like a normal day in Florida.
And to be honest, you deserve to be hot for leaving your window open.
Yeah.
Like you forgot what the sun looks like. Like you had to be looking at the sun to remember how to paint it.
Yeah. Trust me, living in Texas, dark, heavy curtains help.
Yeah.
Did you see the message for you in chat, Vern?
Now a word from our sponsor, Winston.
Winston tastes good like a cigarette should.
Oh, look at that refrigerator. Isn't that adorable?
Just one step above an icebox.
Yeah.
Did you see the message for you in the chat, Bird?
Professor, it was right above what I sent you. Oh, shit. Did I forget to send? Oh, God damn it. Of course, Professor. Of course. I don't know how that happened. I must have sent it to somebody else.
Oops.
Try to move to Canada. This is a messed up world.
Yeah, Toronto isn't that far north either. I mean,
Only problem is If it's that hot, that means the polar caps have melted.
Yeah.
New York should be under 12 feet of water.
I'll bet you in Wisconsin in this episode it's only like 65.
We cook.
I'm well enough, pop culture curator. Thank you.
How quaint. It's got to be dark somewhere, though, right?
I mean,
I mean, based on the heliocentric model, it's got to be night somewhere on the world, right? Only half the world can be
right.
lit, you know.
So I assume the rotation of the Earth has changed.
So New York is always facing the sun, which would mean all the ice is forming in the Pacific.
No, well, if that's happening, there's no more rotation. There goes the gravity.
Well, you know how we can only ever see one side of the moon? It's because, you know, according to the heliocentric model, it's rotating, but we are always on one side of it.
Mm-hmm.
So. Oh, give me that. Oh,
Oh, God.
She's very anxious.
Toilet paper.
Yeah. I was chased by a man in an ascot.
The ones we didn't take from you.
Hey, Bird, check backstage. I think Professor's back there.
Oh. Wow, I really dropped the ball today, Professor.
No, it's okay, Bird.
My apologies.
Hello, Professor.
None needed, sir. Hello, John. And hello, everyone else.
Hello.
How's it going, Bernie?
Not too bad.
If you choose.
I don't remember that radio broadcast. I wonder if they've cut it out from a lot of the syndicated playbacks.
I hear that there's a Twilight Zone marathon going on somewhere. Because when I typed in Twilight Zone into Twitter, Twilight Zone marathon filled in, and it never does.
Sci-Fi Channel always runs one during, New Year's Eve. So
yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
And Thanksgiving.
May have been it.
Usually they, or at least they have in past years, ran it on the 4th of July as well.
Yeah. It's always on New Year's Eve, but then they usually pick another holiday too. It's great filler for them.
Yeah.
Right.
Ooh.
It's one of the few real big names they have left. They can run all they want.
Yeah, They never include the season 4 episodes though in those marathons, as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost never.
Yeah. And a lot of those hour-long episodes are actually pretty good.
Yeah.
The snowman.
Well, she's handling things well.
Yeah. Good thing it's dry.
Yeah.
Pardon me. I couldn't get to the mute button in time.
Hello, Arabic Sander.
Her windowsill's hot. That's funny. Better not touch that radiator.
Springtime. Welcome, Springtime. Says, which member of the panel is the hype man? I don't know what that means. It's too hot to walk around in so many clothes, lady. Oh, thank God Miss Bronson is.
What is the gal on the left wearing anyway? It looks almost like underwear.
It is. It's a slip.
Oh,
For 1961? I'm
that's pretty
impressed.
risque. Yeah, that's pretty risque.
I was going to say, I almost saw her ankle on the other scene.
Yeah.
It's the sun. Oh my God. Now the person who jumped from the roof can't get us. Oh, he didn't jump from the roof. You go out, Miss Bronson. This is your last chance for happiness.
Oh, that's rare in New York. A handgun.
Oh, she's an idiot. It's the Ascot man. Just
Come
shoot
on,
the
you.
guy.
Come on, lady.
Yeah, that was really stupid.
Hey, your mother first.
And don't leave the fridge open, man.
I don't think he's too concerned about that.
Yeah.
Which one of you painted this? I'll take a set from my office. Victor needs to take a shower now. Wow. I just need to drink your life-saving water. Now I'm going to leave you guys to die. Here, I'll fill this jar back up for you.
You know, you'd think since New York is right there on the waterfront, somebody would get the bright idea. No.
Well,
get some water and boil it, you know, and then condense the steam and drink that.
Yeah.
Especially since the sun can do all the heating.
Yes.
You just set it up outside.
I mean,
and water coolers for air conditioning, it would work perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now the humidity would be hell. So it wouldn't. Okay, my landlady's nuts.
Yeah. I'll carry the body over to her unit before she starts stinking up the place.
Do I get my rent back? Oh.
I was wondering when that was going to start happening. All of her paintings start. Oop. Mercury breaks. Would it really break like that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, all of her paintings are starting to run.
And she just ends up a dried up pile of chemicals on the floor.
Yeah. And now we're back in Wisconsin.
Next day. Oh, freeze. I thought you were all going to die from heat.
Well, that was her fever dream.
What a stunning and twisted turn of events.
That's how it works on this show, usually.
Yeah.
Wow.
This one.
Which one would you rather have, really? If the Earth had to be destroyed, honestly,
I prefer the cold myself.
prefer the cold. It keeps the looters away.
Yeah, I mean, we could heat it for longer than we could cool it.
Because you can always start fires. You know, you can always have shelter. You know,
we would run out of food and die of starvation.
Not necessarily. We could all move underground.
Yeah, animals also are way more resilient to cold than we are. You can still hunt deer and things like that.
Yeah, but there won't be any deer to eat left once all the grass dies and the trees die.
I suppose maybe. Depends on how cold it actually gets.
Yeah.
The Random Menace says, and that happens when Bird pilots the planet.
Boom.
I wonder if they used a hair dryer to get those paintings to melt like that.
This episode never really had that satisfying Twilight Zone ending for me.
No.
It was just kind of strange.
Yeah.
This is more of a scary door type episode.
Yeah.
It's just a what if.
Back in the 60s, they were more concerned with global cooling than global warming.
Yeah.
Oh, as late as the late 70s.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And now they just use the same data to say it's warming up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And idiots are still buying it.
Yep.
And now we head into Still Valley.
It's still a valley, gentlemen. It hasn't changed. Yeah. You know, you can't tell if they're blue or gray. What if your name is Alec Baldwin? So who rang the church bell?
Yeah, it's starting to be pretty suspicious. Now it's very suspicious.
Look how much better equipped the Confederates are, or the Union soldiers are. Better kept up.
Yeah.
That's pretty accurate.
Yeah, North fought that war with one hand tied behind his back.
Yeah. That'd be really hard to do, stand that still.
Yep.
Okay, there's the caisson. Where's the cannon?
They couldn't keep the trees from moving, could they?
It's the opposite of bed knobs and broomsticks.
Witchcraft. It's a little bit on the nose, but I guess it works.
Oof. That's not how Karoga was founded, Hector.
Are you sure, Bird?
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure. Doesn't sound very interesting to me.
Executive producer Saul Leibowitz. This is Qapla, Bird of Prey. Sorry I cannot join you today. I am on a super manly expedition with the wife to Bed Bath and Beyond. Enjoy your time at Bed Bath and Beyond. Executive producer Saul Leibowitz.
Hasn't he already read that line out several times?
A jungle.
I think it's interesting they were talking about how the Confederacy is already losing before Gettysburg, because that's usually considered the turning point of the war.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, they were losing before Gettysburg.
Hmm.
The problem
They were losing
was,
pretty much from the get-go.
yeah. See, the problem was the North didn't actually have any generals. See, all the experienced and lead general officers went to the South. Because if you pay attention as the war progressed, the Northern Army actually got better,
Mm-hmm.
and that was the main problem.
A lot of the innovation was in the South. The first submarine to ever sink a surface ship was a Confederate ship.
Yep.
This one has John Damer in it.
Mm-hmm.
There he is, Mr. Garrity in the Graves. And he reminds me of Walt Disney. I found a midget in your purse. My mother says there's a lot of Africans in Africa. Okay, that was a bad joke. Ooh.
Hmm.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with that voodoo shit or whatever the hell that is. Reminds me of Serpent and the Rainbow. Kinda. Oh yeah, Charles Beaumont.
Okay. So, Bird, what's supposed to be controversial about this episode?
I was I saw some screenshots of a person who had shot at the guy
Oh,
earlier. He didn't look.
black
like
guy
that.
getting even with a white guy? Come on. It's the 60s. Come on. You know, it's,
Okay, you've properly shamed them.
how do you build a 40-story building and it doesn't have a 13th floor?
You just don't call it the 13th floor. You call it the 14th floor.
But it's the 13th floor.
Yes, I know. I know.
Math, man. Math. Okay.
Yeah. Oops. Uh-oh. Spilled drink.
Yeah.
I have a couple of them.
Oh, come on. No Mad Men Wilding.
I've never seen anybody do that. Get into the passenger side and scoot all the way over to the driver's side like that.
It'd be kind of hard to, unless there was an automatic transmission.
Yeah. And no bucket seats, right?
Oh, that's a Continental. It probably was auto trans, so maybe he could do it. Oh, bloody hell.
Oh.
And you got to wait another 20 years before they invent cell phones.
And then they'll be really big. Make a hiney ho. The moral of the story is don't fuck with Africa.
Cold wind in July. Bet you wish you had that monkey's foot about right now, don't you? Oh, shit. Okay.
Well, I got a free ride.
Look for the poison dart in the neck.
This actor here was actually an animator. Worked for Walt Disney Studios before he became an actor, but he's been in a couple different Twilight Zone episodes.
Yeah. Actually,
I like him.
He's one of those guys, 50s and 60s. He did a lot.
Yeah.
Of television.
Yeah.
You see him in all kind of westerns, especially.
He's definitely a man of that era of television and entertainment too. He's got that gravitas.
Oh shit!
Oh, spooky. Not in that way.
Oh, god damn it. Costumes.
That guy's moving.
Oh man, come on! The fuck? Make that 20. And you don't have to dress up like Little Bo Peep.
Now the guy's gone.
Guess he could hear it.
It's supposed to be New York, but there's nobody around except for that bum.
Yeah, there would be a couple of cops around, wouldn't it? Move along.
Yeah. Or anybody, really. I mean,
yeah. Especially that close to Central Park.
Yeah.
Well, it's the Twilight Zone, don't forget.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't work for NGM. Anyway.
The Nittany Lions. No, that's in Illinois. Shit's chasing you and you fuck around in a park. Come on, man. You know? No wonder white people get screwed up in supernatural movies. You know, black guy, he'd have been gone. No, okay.
Yeah. That's why they don't put a lot of black people in horror movies, because the movie'd be over in 5 minutes.
Yeah, we know when we are classed. Okay.
Yeah.
And he just made it worse by littering. They're really going to get you now.
Oh.
Get back to the church. Okay? Everything was cool when you were on hallowed ground. Okay? Get back to the church.
Why do you want to go to the one place in the city that has all the stuff that animals from Africa like to live in to get at you?
Get back to the church.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go deeper into the park. Why not?
You dumb son of a bitch. Get back. I tried to help you. You're on your own. I bet you listen to your wife now, won't you?
Bet you wish you hadn't burned her fingers and shit.
Bottle of whiskey, quick. The good stuff.
Either my wife has gas or
Condemned man slowly approaches the gibbet. Well, that's what's left of her. And okay.
Should have closed the door.
Amen.
Yep.
And that was The Jungle.
The moral of the story is if a witch doctor's tribe curses you, wipe them out.
Oh, okay.
And another time travel, 1890 to 1962.
Mm-hmm.
Courtesy of a time helmet.
And next week, we're going to see an episode with Leonard Nimoy in it.
Well, we get also, after Once Upon a Time, which is next week's episode, we get 5 characters in search of an exit, which is one of the most Twilight Zone of all Twilight Zone episodes. At least a weird one. And
It's got
then
Commodore Decker in that one too, by the way.
Yeah.
So we got 2 Star Trek characters or actors appearing in next week's episodes.
and then episode 15, we have 13, 14, and 15. Once Upon a Time, 5 characters in search of an exit, and 15, A Quality of Mercy, which is during World War II, a U.S. lieutenant gets a unique opportunity to see the conflict through the Japanese point of view.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
Dean Stockwell.
And that actually brings us through all the episodes that aired in 1961. Starting the following week, we go to 1962. So I have to update the title graphic slightly. And yeah, then there's still quite a few episodes in 1962. In fact, I think the majority of the season still, yeah, definitely about 2/3 of the season still in the new year.
Oh.
So, okay, guys. Anybody have any strong opinions on any of these episodes this week? I kind of think this was not the most exciting week.
No, yeah, you're right. They were.
Yeah, definitely a little lackluster.
Well,
there weren't a lot of twist endings. Yeah.
There was enough there to keep you interested. Like the first one, I never saw that as one of the oomph episodes. But it's a popular one, but like the twist, that heart punch was not there. It was kind of there in the last one, the middle one. That's not why the South lost. Okay. But hey.
I bet you dollars to pesos that lion's name was Cecil.
You think?
Yeah. What was the name? What was the name of that lion that some poachers killed a couple of years ago and everybody got upset? There was a dentist from Eden Prairie, Minnesota, that went on a safari or whatever, and some guys like lured a lion off of a animal reserve so that this guy could kill it.
Oh,
I remember.
Was it Cecil? I can't remember if it was Harambe was the name of the gorilla that died. What was it? Eden Prairie Lion. I'm looking it up here. No, not the Eden Prairie Lions Club. Let's see.
After Cecil was shot dead trophy hunting.
That's what it was.
Cecil, yeah.
Cecil the lion, yeah.
No, but the villagers were kind of like, "Thank you."
Yeah, yeah. Well, some reporter, because it was huge news here, but some reporter asked like the prime minister or the ambassador of that country about, we're sorry to hear about the death of that lion. He's like, "What lion? What are you talking about?" It wasn't huge news over there, And there was.
He just knows better not to talk to the American reporters,
right? But,
but you need to see what a lot of those villagers have to go through at night to keep like lions and leopards out of their compounds.
Yeah,
okay? You'll understand why there's a fear of darkness that abounds in humans.
The worst thing that can happen. Well, here where I live in Wisconsin, of course, the worst thing that we could run into is probably a bobcat, or some kind of, very occasionally something larger like a mountain lion that's came down from Canada or something. But I mean, black bears, for example, they usually run when they encounter a human being.
Oh,
but
they're not hungry enough.
Well, I mean, they're kind of like raccoon.
Your area. Bears around here, they just ignore you unless you have something they want.
Yeah. I mean, if you startle them, their instinct is to run off usually. But we don't have anything like, obviously lions or anything. There's wolves north of us, but yeah.
Yeah, more and more bears around here are seeing humans as easy marks. Oh, they have stuff I can probably eat.
Where are you at?
Seattle area.
Oh yeah, you're up there.
The city, you don't get nothing. You get outside, closer to the mountains. Bears are coming to people's backyards and
looking for food, digging in your trash. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You just sit in your house and hope they get bored and move along.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard of black bears actually getting aggressive if one of their cubs is nearby, then that's a different matter. But I mean, like if you're in Canada or something, like the worst possible thing you can run into in the woods is a bear cub, because by the time, generally speaking, by the time you've seen that bear cub, you're already dead. As soon as mom or dad shows up, you're gone. Anyway, we're kind of hijacking Bird's stream here. I guess I didn't notice that wig on the left-hand side of the bed. I guess that's supposed to imply that the lion's already killed his wife.
Yeah,
I'm guessing it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to make out, but yeah.
Oh no, and it's his fault that a lion killed his wife because he didn't listen to her.
My thing is, as soon as you see the lion, you're supposed to shut the door.
Yeah.
Right.
And maybe like move the couch in front of the door or something like that.
Close other doors.
Yeah. But then again, if the lion
if
the lion got into their bedroom undetected, then he could probably get out of their bedroom too. So, yeah.
Oh, this is true.
I want to see the police report of that. That's what I want to see. I want to see the police report.
Yeah.
Went nuts, chewed up his wife, and then he started chewing on himself.
There was years ago, I think it was in the early '80s. There was a decent enough movie called Wolfen, which was about a pack of phantom wolves that were killing people in New York. And it's an Albert Finney movie. Gregory Hines was in it, and so was Edward James Olmos. And that was kind of like this, where you had animals that could get into places, they weren't supposed to be able to get into because they were partially non-corporeal. And yeah, that's what it kind of reminds me of.
It's not sassy, Hector. That is a lion.
But this also kind of reminded me of The Serpent and the Rainbow, if you've ever seen that, where the guy comes back to civilization, but the voodoo curse is still messing with him.
Mm-hmm.
But
oh well. Let's go through the normals. Resolute Germ. Anything you'd like to say before we go?
Just thanks for having me on the panel, Bird, and be having the same watch parties, cartoons in the morning, Farscape at night, 8 o'clock, both of them every Saturday.
Sounds good. John DeMarco.
Thanks as always for having me on the panel. I appreciated it. I'll be on History with R&R tomorrow. We'll be talking about the Civil War.
Huh.
History, Civil War. Well, that reference today. Awesome.
Yeah, make sure you mention the witchcraft angle too, because
definitely
that was a real turning point in the war.
Darren, anything you got?
Well, I did.
I know you got a new video.
Out a video. Yeah, I got a new video put out.
Twilight Zone.
Yeah, it is a Twilight Zone review. So check that out. And
nicely done.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're actually going to get to that. We're going to get to that episode here in a couple of weeks. So, yeah, look for more to come.
No, we've already done that episode.
No, we haven't done it yet.
We haven't done it. Londell and I did watch it though in another venue.
Oh, okay. That's what.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You guys are getting your Twilight Zone somewhere else? Sons of bitches.
Oh dear.
No, it was a private viewing, and
that's right.
It wasn't a stream or anything. We were on a
Right. Sure.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Salty's running these videos at night. I bet.
It wasn't salty. No. He has not stolen your format yet.
Expect a visit from Uncle Paulie.
Mr. Lundell, I put your link in to your Odyssey channel.
Thank you so much.
I hear you'll be doing live stream soon.
Yeah, I gotta find the right movie and watch it 15 or 20 times so I can get the punchlines down. And it'll be on a Friday, so I will do at least one riff on Odyssey. I'll let everybody know when, and so you can all tune in and we can have a good time. So
sounds good.
Hopefully that'll pick up some traffic over there. I really want to see Odyssey take off. I don't know why, but I just want to see Odyssey take off.
And John put in the link to History with R&R. And
yes, he did.
Very cool. So, Professor Brainy Specs.
Thanks for doing the Twilight Zone. It's always a good time. I appreciate you giving me the link for being on the panel today.
I'm sorry, I sent it. I thought I did.
It's okay.
I must have sent it to someone random. I don't know what.
Here's the thing now. He sent out all the links early this time, except for yours.
Well, I know what he thinks about me now. No, I'm just kidding. No question of Trek today. Zoe is ill, and so hopefully we'll be back a week from today.
Yeah, she said she was very ill.
Yes.
On Twitter, so I wished her get well soon.
Thank you for that. And as John has already said, we're having History with R&R tomorrow. Not only will John be on, but Life with Matthew will be with him. And they will be talking American Civil War. That's at noon Eastern tomorrow.
So
somewhere in that, you should probably play a Shokin Farewell.
I guess Matthew's going to be a Confederate.
I don't know if that's been decided, but it sounds right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, good luck, John.
Thank you.
You got to win this one for the Union.
I'm not really taking sides, but yeah.
Just remember, Matthew is Kurogan, so
Everybody's Kurogan.
Since when?
No, we're not.
Since when?
Some people are just better at it than others.
I don't know if that's quite true, but okay.
Okay, well, with that, end of panel, right? And end of stream.
But wait, there's
Qapla
more.
all, you don't have to go home. Feel free to stay here. But whatever, I'm still going to play this. But wait, there's more. The video might be over, but there's more fun to be had. First, please make sure you're subscribed to the channel and have clicked that bell icon to get notifications of new videos in your YouTube feed. Share this video on social media to help this channel fight the algorithm that favors big media. Also check out www.birdopray5.com for links to my other channels, various social media accounts, merch store, Dear Bop, affiliate links, and all your Bird O' Prey 5 needs. At the main Bird O' Prey 5 YouTube channel, you can find all sorts of live streams and unlisted videos, YouTube membership options, and a community section with polls and updates on the channel. On the secondary channel, Bird O' Prey 5X, you can find overflow content that doesn't always make the main channel. Subscribe to both channels, please. Thanks for watching. Remember, I stream almost every day. This is Bird O' Prey 5 saying goodbye, world. Until next time. P.S. Hail Sassy, hail Charlie, and of course, hail Kuroga.